It's Greg Milby, Community Storyteller, and this is Kentucky's Heartland. This is a monthly feature we do with our friends at Crowne Pointe Theatre. The guy next to me, it's Rick Roman. We call him the movie dude. He's the theater operator. Is that your official title? We never really even discussed your official title before.
Yeah, that's my official title.
Okay.
I'm the theater operator, but I like to go by I'm the fun guy.
I like the movie dude.
Movie dude? You can call me the movie dude if you want.
Okay, I like that, the movie dude. Because, you know, when you're around, they're like, oh, who's that guy? I can easily say, that's the movie dude. All right, so you guys have been rocking and rolling. We've had a little movie called Star Wars that might have had some people coming through your door.
It did a little bit of business, but yeah, no, Star Wars was great. December was great. We had Jumanji, we had the Frozen carried over from Thanksgiving and we have Little Woman, and yeah, it was just a really, really good December. It was over last December. Last December, the movies were not as good as this year. We had, except for Aquaman. Aquaman did really well last year.
Now, I've not had a chance to see Star Wars. I'm not a huge Star Wars person, but I did see Jumanji.
Jumanji is a very good sequel.
I like it. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I mean, Danny DeVito's in it. I mean,
yeah, it's really been picking up after, it came out the week before Star Wars. And it did well, and then Star Wars came out, and when a movie like a blockbuster like Star Wars comes out, it sort of sucks away all the grosses from all the other movies. Mm-hmm. And after that first week, Jumanji has bounced right back, and it's actually our leading movie now.
Yeah, you sound like you're giving excuses for the movie Cats, is what you're doing.
Hey, I love the musical Cats, but it's taking a beating.
Yeah, it is taking
at the box office.
It's out of lives. It doesn't have 9 left.
It's in the litter box. So.
Yeah, that it is. All right, so we want to talk about events that are coming up at Crowne Pointe Theatre, and I love the fact that you guys do the sensory-friendly films, and you've got one coming up. So tell us, one, what the sensory-friendly films are. That's tough to say, and why it's so important to do those.
Well, the sensory-friendly shows are where you turn the sound down a little bit, and you turn the lights up a little bit. And it's intended for families that have autistic children so they can enjoy a movie. We do it the second Saturday of every month. We've done it since the day we've opened. And this week we have on Saturday, Spies in Disguise. So it's important to do it, I think, as trying to be a good citizen to the community. Actually, 4 years ago, when I first came to the town to talk to Dr. Robbins about doing a movie theater here, my first call was to the FEAT organization up in Louisville, which is the autistic organization. And I told them that when we open this theater, every Saturday, once a month, we're going to have a autistic, sensory-friendly show for you. Great. But there was like a 2-year gap before I emailed them again to say, hey, the theater's going to get opened here. Yeah. So yeah, it's just a good thing to do. And it doesn't take a lot of work, and I'm actually disappointed more theaters don't do it.
Well, we appreciate you doing that. And so, again, as you mentioned, the next one is on the 11th, and then you do it to one Saturday a month, as you said.
Yeah, but it's always the second Saturday of the month, so everybody knows that's the day we do it.
Okay, cool. And you also do some fundraiser events, and the classic movie series. You have different classic movies, and you support charities. So if there's a charity in town that is looking to raise funds, can they call you and set that up, or is there an application process?
Yeah,
to do
all
that?
they really have to do is send an email to the contact. That'll get to me, and then we'll work on seeing if we can do a movie for them. We only do one of those a month. If you do more than one a month, it becomes difficult for all the other charities to make more money. So once a month is all we do on that. And this month on the 19th we have Dirty Dancing. And it's 11 o'clock and 1 p.m. on Sunday the 19th. We always do it like the primetime matinees on Sundays, too.
Okay, that's good. And now in front of us, people can barely just see the top of it because we didn't want to give it away. But you have a huge tub of popcorn that when I tried to take the lid off, you wouldn't let me do it because apparently this is for a contest. It's not for consuming today. Yeah. So what is this all about?
So every month we try to do a contest at the theater that gives away tickets. Everybody loves to get a free ticket and everything. So this month the contest is going to be guess the number of pop kernels in the jar here, and I give you a little hint. There's like between 1 and 100,000. It could actually be 964.
Well, thanks, Rick. That was such a great hint.
Well, we don't want to make it too easy.
How many people know how many kernels are in there?
I'm the only one that knows.
You're the only one. So you're like Colonel's secret recipe, the spices, but you're the only guy. You don't trust anybody else.
I'm the only one that knows. It's locked in the safe.
How can we trust you? You should probably tell me.
No, I'm not telling anybody.
You sure?
But 10 closest guesses will get a free ticket. If anybody actually gets it exactly right, we'll give them 8 tickets. And it'll be
For any movie they want to go to.
Any movie they want to go to, and it's for the whole month of January. So,
All right. So how do they do that? How do they?
they'll come to the theater, and there'll be a table with the jar of popcorn on, and all you have to do is fill out a guess and it's with your name and email address, so we can contact you, and put it in the other jar that has all the guesses. That's it. Don't have to buy anything. Just pop in, fill out your guess, and hope you win.
Does somebody get the popcorn when they're done?
Well, I don't know if you want the popcorn. You know, our popcorn is good, but after 30 days, I don't know if anybody wants to eat it.
It's not airtight, huh?
Yeah, it's not airtight.
So, and this is a trick question. No, we're not really a trick question. It's just one thrown out there that you may not even know the answer to right now. How much popcorn do you go through in a month or even a week at the theater?
Well, popcorn is our #1 seller.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
why I
it
asked.
really depends on, the traffic at the movie theater and everything. But we go through a lot.
I could eat my weight in that popcorn. There's something about it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's just theater popcorn.
It's not just theater popcorn, movie dude.
Well, we get a lot of comments. We get a lot of comments how good our popcorn is. So we're very proud of it. So, and we pop it fresh. We don't. Whatever we got left at the end of the day goes to the birds. So every morning we start with fresh popcorn.
Good stuff. All right. So looking ahead over the next few months, coming off of Star Wars and Jumanji and cats. We should have a moment of silence just for cats. All right, good. So what's the next big thing? What's the movie that has got people buzzing?
Well, January is typically, Hollywood doesn't bring out any blockbusters or anything. I mean, people will go to the movies in January, but you have to have a movie they want to see. This month, probably the big movie is going to be Bad Boys for Life, the sequel to The Bad Boys with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence in it. We also have Dr. Dolittle, but none of those pictures are probably going to be what you would call a big blockbuster. The next one would probably be Birds of Prey, which is a Harley Quinn movie. It's a DC superhero movie, although she's probably a super villain.
All right, Crowne Pointe Theater. You got to get out there, check it out. The popcorn. You can win yourself some good stuff. Follow them on social media. There's a lot of different contests and things on there that you can keep up with. And if you have an idea for a sensory movie, or if you've got a charity that would love to be a part of the classic movie series, make sure you get a hold of the Movie Dude.
Yeah, right. Thanks for having me, Greg.
Always. Look at that. He's like Mr. Rogers. He's got the blue sweater on today. Yeah. He's the Movie Dude, Rick Roman. I'm Greg Milby, Community Storyteller, and this is Kentucky's Heartland.